They don't care how you're trying to live. They talk about yourself. Bear woods in mind. A true friend is hard to find. Don't you mind people grinning in your face?
So what you just heard is one of my friends, Ross Harding, from the band Black Harbour. And everything that you've heard was recorded with this microphone, the Apogee Digital HypeMic. Now, every time I go to Marshall Music Boot Meet, I always walk through the studio department, having a background in music production and sound engineering. I always walk through there and I look at what's new on the shelves, you know, what's happening, and I speak to Chad, the studio guy there, and I always ask him, you know, like what is cool that's currently in store. And Chad has been telling me about the Apogee microphones and the Apogee gear that they've...
And then the ever surprising HypeMic, absolutely incredible.
You know, that they got in, which Marshall is now the distributors of in South Africa. And he's always been telling me that the HypeMic is absolutely phenomenal.
Absolutely incredible.
And kind of like I said, coming from a music production background, you know, having worked with the best gear money can buy, you know, Neumann U87s, U89s, Audio-Technicas, you name it. I'm always very skeptical when it comes to, you know, new technology in the sense that's very gimmicky. And I first thought that the HypeMic is a very gimmicky thing. So I asked them like, okay, cool, can I borrow one, you know, to check it out just to see if it's, you know, to see what the hype, get it, is all about. So I got this box and he told me I can have it for a day and then I've got to bring it back. And so let's check what's inside the box. So first up we've got some paperwork. We don't need that, we're musicians. So inside the box we get this little pouch. And inside this pouch we have the HypeMic. And that's the first thing that concerned me. That is the HypeMic. So this is not just a microphone. Obviously it's a cardioid microphone. And it's also a A to D converter. So it converts analog to digital. It's got a little USB output there. And then this records at 2496, which is great. I think that's kind of a standard these days. Everything goes up to 192. But 96 for me is, I think, you know, kind of the max where people need to record. And that's the mic. Inside the case you get a little clip that it clips on. You get a little tripod that if you want to use it for, you know, as a podcast thing. And also you get a bag with all the USB cables. More importantly, Apogee has put in their own little pop filter, which is difficult to get out because it's very tight, that they add in there. So this microphone, as I said, is a cardioid microphone, condenser microphone, with a built-in audio interface. It's got a little mini headphone jack at the bottom. I'm not sure if you can see that. So you basically just need this, your iPad or your iPhone or your laptop, to record anything. Now recording just voiceovers for me is kind of silly because you can get great audio with any microphone these days. And I wanted to put it to the test to see if this could really capture an acoustic guitar the way I'd want to sound it. And more importantly, would it be able to handle a singer who's really singing? So I phoned up Ross. We met at Smoking Kills in Melville. And we just set up there in the bar area and recorded the song. But before I get to the song, I just want to talk a little bit more about the HypeMic. So this mic's also got a built-in analog compressor, which is really simple to set. You've got a little switch in the front which handles the gain, and you've got a click. Well, if you click it, it switches to a different type of, well, to how hard it compresses. You've got a basic, intermediate, and then like hardcore limiting. Basic soft compression, you know, for vocals and instruments, medium for vocals and gaming, and like hard compression if you're doing like hardcore voiceovers for radio. So I phoned Ross and we set this up on just the soft compression setting, set up the gain, and we hit record. Literally setup time was 2 minutes. Opened laptop, took all of this out, put microphone in front of the guitar, checked gain, and we recorded. And this is what the acoustic guitar sounded like. So to me, that sounded pretty cool, thinking that we're in this bar area, there's fridges and stuff and aircon that we can hear in the background. Obviously in a studio environment, in a perfect world condition, I'd always try to use 2 microphones, you know, to get all the sounds from the guitar, you know, and afterwards kind of blend that to get a perfect sound. But for me, that was absolutely workable. It sounded cool. And then we set this up to record vocals. Same thing, just put on the pop filter, raise the mic stand, and we hit record. And this is what the vocals sounded like.
And bear this in mind, a true friend is hard to find. Don't you mind the people grinning in your face? You know your mother would talk about you, your own sisters and brothers too. They don't care how you do.
So then coming back to my office, I imported all of the video footage and everything, and I decided that I'm not going to EQ or compress anything. So the audio that you just heard is literally just the HypeMic. There is no EQ involved. There is no compression other than the compression that's from this microphone. I just only added a slight bit of reverb. I didn't even pull it into Logic to mix it. I just put that into Premiere and I just raised the levels, put reverb on, and it sounded fantastic. It sounded great. I sent that to Ross. He was freaked out that it sounded so good. And yeah, I mean, there are so many reviews on YouTube that you can go and have a look at the HypeMic where they compare it, be it with U87s and other microphones, and it just sounds amazing. So I must say, Apogee, well done, guys. So the HypeMic from Apogee, so easy to carry around. Throw this in your laptop bag. If you're a traveling musician with your guitar or you've got anything, I really think that this needs to be in your kit bag. You know, anytime inspiration hits you, plug it in to your phone and there you go. It's great quality. You can even use the vocal quality. You know, if it's recorded in a cool space, send that to the mixing engineer and there you go. So yeah, this is available from, like I said, from Marshall Music. They're the distributors in South Africa. Go check it out. So I'll be playing out with Ross Harding. I don't know what the song is called. Sorry, Ross, but it's a great song. And catch you on the other side.
Don't you mind people grinning in your face? Don't you mind the people grinning in your face? And bear this in mind, a true friend is hard to find. Don't you mind the people grinning? Oh, you know your mother wouldn't talk about you, your own sisters and brothers too. They don't care how you're trying to live and talk about you still. And bear this in mind, a true friend is hard to find. Don't you mind the people grinning in your face? Oh. In your face. In your face. in your face. Don't you mind people grinning in your face? And bear this in mind, a true friend is hard to find. Don't you mind the people grinning in your face? You know your mother will talk about you, your own sisters and brothers too.